Hey everybody, Mr. Bone here again this week, and we're on week 5, May 4th through the 8th is what we're looking at for our video today. So, hopefully everybody enjoyed the weekend. Hopefully you got outside and did some fun things. You at least got some fresh air, maybe a little bit of sun and some vitamin D in your skin. And now, as you can see, I'm back into the heavy flannel because it's cooled right back off again this week. So at least the nice weather was on the weekend for us for a change. Test grades from last week have been entered in this morning. So you should be able to see those in Skyward. Several of you don't have that in yet. If you do get it finished, email me. Let me know that you finished it. Same thing with any parts of Edgenuity that you're finishing up to this point. Now, some of you are ahead. A couple people are actually done. But if you're finishing things that have already been entered in Skyward, email me so I know to go back and check them, just like we did in regular school. And speaking of regular school, you can go back and pick up any of those assignments that you didn't have or you wanted to redo. So if you're thinking of redoing a test, if you want to do a 6 frames and RITPs, whatever it might be, make sure that you email me that you're doing those, or we need to communicate so you can get your test retake link to the test and so on and so on. So enough of that. Those are in. Make sure you take a look in Skyward, see how you're doing. You would also probably notice a couple of little bonuses for everybody in there too. So check that out. This week in 7th grade, economic systems we're going to be looking at. Some of this should look like a little bit of a review. We're going to look at the basics of how different economic systems work. If that sounds familiar, it's because it builds on chapter 4 from last year in 6th grade. We talked about some of these things. You're going to talk about them in more detail because now you're in 7th grade, but we did talk about them a bit last year. So just some real basics. How does a market economy work, a command economy, all that kind of stuff. But it does get into more detail about how those things work a little bit more than just defining what they were like we did last year. Speaking of last year, primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. If you remember any of those from 6th grade, tell me in the comments in classroom. Okay, so if you can remember what that was, what it was from, and what any of them mean, put a comment in classroom so that we can all see that. All right. And Google Meetings, Mondays and Wednesdays, 10:30 in the morning. I will send codes out just before the meeting start so that you can pop into the meeting, say hello, see some other human being faces, and just hang out. A lot of times it's just dead silence of people doing whatever they do at their house. But some people seem to take comfort in just seeing that there are other people in the world again. So come on in. And if you have questions, that's also a great time for questions as well. We'll see you guys at 10:30. Hopefully see everybody soon. Thanks. Bye.